You say you can rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. It's a beach girl. Woo! What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Cullen's Music Corner. I'm Cullen the Great. Today we're going to be doing another one of them Cullens classics, and we're going to be talking about One Rich Girl. Just kidding. We're going to be talking about Rich Girl by Hall & Oates, Mr. Daryl Hall and John Oates. And what a song this is, you guys. The second you put it on, you can't help but just kind of like dance along and start singing, "You're a rich girl." I have been obsessed with this song for like the past week and a half. Ever since I saw the rapper Jelly Roll do a little kind of cover to it on his Twitter. If you haven't heard it yet, go check it out. If you've never heard of the rapper Jelly Roll, which I hadn't until a couple weeks ago, go check him out. He's got great music, really great voice, definitely kind of a blend between like Tennessee kind of rock country music and rap. It's actually a really cool kind of hybrid sound between the two, so I definitely recommend checking that out for any fans out there of that kind of music. But I heard him sing a little cover to this song, and he did a phenomenal job on it, which only made me want to go listen to the original. And ever since then, I have not been able to stop listening to it. I put it on at work, I put it on in the car, I put it on when I get home, and I'm just singing, "You're a rich girl, and you're gone too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway." Like I said, this song was recorded by Hall & Oates. For those of you that don't know who Hall & Oates are, which you should know who Hall & Oates are, but if you don't know them, to put it in the simplest terms, in the movie Step Brothers, that one song that everybody goes, "Oh, this reminds me of Step Brothers," that's Hall & Oates. "You Make My Dreams Come True" by them is like one of the staples in that movie. And then obviously Rich Girl is like their number one song. So just to kind of connect the dots as to who these artists are and what kind of music they sing, that's the style. More of kind of like a pop genre kind of deal. Really some of the earliest like true pop music in my opinion. But this was actually the duo's first song out of 6. So their first song out of 6 to actually peak at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Their album actually had a nice long run on there. I think it was on there for just about the entire year. 77, I want to say. I could be wrong, so I apologize if I butchered that. They had a nice long run on there for about a majority of the year. Their song went number 1 on the Billboard. It stayed at number 1 for quite a while as well. Obviously, it's just one of those catchy tunes, and it's a very short song, and it's like 65% chorus, so it's one of those that is really easy to play over and over and over again, and after the second or third time, you're going to be able to sing along and kind of feel like a rock star jamming with them. So definitely check this song out if you haven't. I'm sure the second you put it on, you will recognize it and understand the tune. It has been in countless movies, videos, commercials. Parodies have been made of this song. So when the song was initially released, it was said to kind of be about then scandalous heiress Patty Hearst. Her father is William Randolph Hearst, for those of you that don't know, kind of like the one of the biggest names in the newspaper print industry. He kind of really revolutionized how it was. Just a little background on that for you. So their family was very rich, very wealthy, very popular, and unfortunately Miss Patty Hearst was kidnapped and abducted from her home from some, for lack of a better term, domestic terrorist group called the SLA. Don't know how to pronounce the actual S part of it, so we're just going with the initials, y'all. Anyways, the song was initially rumored to be about her and that whole scenario, because she did end up becoming a member of the SLA and performing these acts of violence against the United States and the government. So when they did kind of come down on the SLA and this organization, she was somebody that was arrested and sort of did time for her crimes, but she did not get anywhere near the sentence that she should have got. And that's kind of, I think, why people assumed that this song could have been about that, because this was all going on around the same time, you know. You can rely on your old man's money. You've gone too far. Money won't get you everywhere. It all kind of kind of coincides, I guess, with that conspiracy story about Patty Hearst and this song. However, I'm putting all of those rumors to rest right now because Daryl Hall did come out, I'm not sure when, but we'll just say a couple years later, and he said that the song is actually written about his then girlfriend's ex-boyfriend, whose dad was the owner of a fast food restaurant chain. So, and he was, I think there was some sort of domestic issues going on with Daryl Hall's girlfriend and her ex-boyfriend at the time. So I think he kind of drew inspiration from that. And the song was actually supposed to be called Rich Guy. So you're a rich guy and it's gone too far, but that kind of sounds weird, you know. Didn't really fit with the rhythm of the song, and at the end of the day, Daryl Hall didn't want to be singing about a guy. He wanted to be singing about a girl, so they changed the lyric from rich guy to rich girl, and that is the song that we have today. This song is not one of those kind of conspiracy theories where they wrote it about Patty Hearst being kidnapped and joining the SLA. This is about Daryl Hall's girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. So just going to clarify that. One thing that's really unique about this band is I genuinely do think they are an underrated group of musicians. Their credentials would kind of argue against that. However, their music, I feel like, never really got the attention it deserved. They were recognized. They are in the Songwriters Hall of Fame. They were inducted in 2003. Billboard magazine has ranked them 15 out of 100 of the greatest artists of all time, as well as being the #1 duo for artists of all time. So they do have the credentials and people recognize them, but I just feel like their music was never appreciated as much as it should have been. I feel like this song, it's as big as it can get, but I feel like this song should have been bigger. I feel like Rich Girl, if that was something released, you know, I can't really compare it to today's age because today's music's a lot different than back then, but I feel like it would have done the same, like right now. Obviously, it would have done probably better given the different marketing and social media that we got going on, but I feel like it should have gotten a little bit more appreciation for how good of a song it was back in the 70s when it was released. But, I mean, we're still listening to it today, so I guess I'm just kind of a stick in the mud about it. On top of being inducted into the Songwriter Hall of Fame, being number 15 overall all-time out of Billboard's top artists and #1 pop duo from Billboard, they also got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame back in 2016 as well. Not a whole lot of people can say that they have done that and their name is on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So very well deserved for this band. This song is just one of those classics where you put it on and no matter who you are, what kind of music you like, you're gonna be able to vibe to it. You're gonna be able to kind of bump your head and start singing along. She's a rich girl and it's gone too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. But that just about does it for me here at Cullens Music Corner. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out my Cullens classics. I really appreciate it. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and click that like button. Click that subscribe button. If you have any suggestions for these Cullen classic songs, I'm all ears. Let me know down in the comments section below. And while you're at it, you might as well follow me on all of my social medias. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram under @CullenTheGreat_. You can find me on Facebook under Cullen the Great. And you can find me and all my dope ass music on your favorite streaming service under Cullen the Great. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. And until next time, peace.